Hey gamers, what's poppin'? This is Aditya from GTR. Now this time I'm bringing you an gameplay on the game Sparkle Unleashed. This was made by 10 Tons. This is a sequel of the game Sparkle. I'm playing around with the menus here and showing you guys in the options menu that you have the sound effects and the music effect. And if in any case, if you're colorblind, you also have a colorblind assist in this game, so it will help you out. And then you have the play and the extras button. And I'll pull up the volume here, and in the extras you have the profiles and you have the credits. Now profile is for player one. If there are multiple players in your household, you can use profiles, and credits is it's basically the credits, guys. You show the credits of the game, and then you click play. Now that is the map of the game, like actually the level selector. Yeah, that's how the game progresses from day 1 to day 107. You actually have 107 days in the game, which are really tiring, repetitive, but in the end it's only an indie game, guys, so don't stress it out. You play when you want to play. And in the options menu you can track your trophies. I like this feature in this game, that you can actually see the trophies in the game rather than going in the menu, and then you can see the statistics. I personally completed this game in 6 hours, and the rest of the hours I spent in playing different modes like hard and nightmare mode, or playing survival, which is another part of the game. Now this is a survival. This is really hard. As it says survival, it is really hard. And those were the power-ups in the game. You total have 18 power-ups, and as you progress, you get braziers, which give you an extra key so you can unlock power-ups. And the best power-ups are all the top rows there. All those top 6 rows are the best power-ups. So that's how the game works, and power-ups really enhance your gameplay, guys. It really enhances the gameplay if you're stuck in a part. So talking about gameplay, this is how it looks. If you've played any Zuma game in the past, in the PC, Zumba or Zumba Deluxe, which was made by PopCap Games, I really love that game, and I had a special corner for that game in my heart. So I played the shit out of the game, and thus I saw Sparkle and I bought it. I completed the original Sparkle in like 4 hours. That game was really short, but this game is really good in graphics, and you have different color of balls, like red, blue, yellow, purple and green are normal, but in this game you have black balls and all that, and you also have power-ups. Now this game might look easy as it looks here, like as I'm playing it, it looks easy. In the end, it's just an indie game. You'll be saying it's so easy, even I can do that. Really, guys, it's not that easy. Believe me, it's not that easy. As you go higher in the levels, this game is really frustrating. You really have to point the ball at where it should go and reach your match. This game is really strategical, so you need to plan your moves right. And as you see, more balls are coming in, and I panicked. Thus I got defeat. And I'll for a special peek view, I'll show you the last level in the game. This level was really tiresome and frustrating. I finished it in the second go. I could have done it in the first go itself, but then I didn't give up. It really turned out to be really bad in the end, cause the odds weren't my favor. So yeah, and I was playing it. I got the power-ups, and this specific gameplay is the second time, so I finished it all. Now, you guys must be thinking, from Mad Max, why did I come to indie games? Now this is a serious issue, guys. PlayStation or Sony pays a lot to the developers to make indie games. Now there are AAA titles, there are AA titles which do release, but indie games are actually made so that you can take a break from the big games. Like if you're playing, for example, if you're playing Advanced Warfare, and then you're like, oh, I'm losing in this game, and then a short break, so you can play Sparkle for some time, because this is my indie game. And I bought this indie game, this Sparkle, and then I am actually good at this game, so I picked it up. I actually played the Sparkle, and then I saw the Sparkle 2 in the stores, so I picked it up as soon as possible. Then I went on playing this game and I figured out that it's really simple and it's very intuitive. It's the same, so I really had fun in this game. And for an average gamer, this game was finished in 7 to 8 hours. But I finished in 6 hours because I have actually played Sparkle and I know how this game works and how you get rewarded with power-ups and all that. Now this must be looking very cumbersome, but with the help of power-ups, I finished the level with ease. So don't worry about that. They'll be on very soon. So as I said earlier, power-ups really help you in this game, and in this situation, as you can see, I took the power-ups and ended the game. Now how does the level end? Now there are pushers in the game, like in the top left corner there are pushers, that 8 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Now those pushers will push the balls into the hole and you have to stop them and get in the hole. So yes, if you stop all the 10 pushers, the game will end. Now in this situation, the game is about to end as I do 2 more moves and yeah, it's done. I fished 2 balls and it's done. Now as you can see guys, it's stage 107, it is cleared. Short clip.
To the ancient shrine. At long last, you are able to rest.
Oh my god, literally it was a very long journey. 107 days were really tiring. So I hope you enjoy the video guys, and this week we'll be uploading on indie games.
Is lifted from the lands.
We'll be playing a lot of indie games, so see you on the flip side.
Congratulations.
That's my completion. Take care guys, this is Aditya from GTR.